Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Over the next several months, Victor Valley residents will witness the slow departure of F-4 jets from George Air Force Base. Some will go to National Guard units, some to foreign air forces, and some will simply be retired. This afternoon, George Air Force Base held a going-away party for the aircraft. Bob Haus has the story.
In the mid-50s, Air Force officials decided that a fighter jet designed for the Navy might be of some use. 36 years later, those officials have been proven right. The F-4 Phantom was the backbone of the Air Force, Navy, and Marines for several years, and it has seen service in numerous foreign air forces. As its active duty days come to a close, many at George decided to hold a retirement party for the aircraft. An Air Force tradition has former comrades dropping in for the party. Such was the case today with active duty and retired military gathered in the main hangar. One special visitor was Major General Larry Henry, who commanded the Air Division at George in the late 80s. Now stationed in Texas, the general says he still misses George and the F-4.
And this looks like it's going to be a Jim Dandy party, and it's a great way to send out a great airplane that's done a great job for our country here at George. And I'll tell you, we're gonna miss her, and we're gonna miss this base. But it's done well, and we ought to see it all go out with its head held high.
The Phantom service life coincided with a very troubled period in world history. Vietnam, Israel, and the Persian Gulf were just some of the places where the F-4 was called upon to perform. Now, with world tensions subsiding, slightly, the Phantom is being given a well-deserved rest from the Air Force. But does this mean the end of the Phantom? Not necessarily. Some of the Phantoms are going to Air National Guard units, while others will just be retired. But a few others are going to be sold to foreign air forces. It seems like the Phantom will be flying in military colors for a few more years to come. At George Air Force Base, I'm Bob Haus, News at 6.
If you've ever wondered what it would be like to hold a snake or to pet an iguana, you should definitely try it sometime. At least that's what some local children have to say about it. These youngsters went one-on-one with some interesting reptiles today.
A face only a mother could love? Well, not really. As a matter of fact, Augie the iguana was called pretty by one admirer. Augie was just one of about a dozen reptiles these first graders from the Del Rey School met this morning.
Now, what does that skin feel like? Yeah, he takes a bath in our bathtub about once a week. He likes to be nice and moist.
Sophomores and juniors at Victor Valley High School were teachers for a day. They made special effort to make sure the youngsters learned all they could about snakes, turtles, and lizards.
We're teaching them lizards and how they move around and basically what they do.
Animals or people come and they're threatening him, you know, that's where he flares that out and it gets really, really big.
It'll teach them more about the snakes and what kinds are dangerous for them and everything. Since they live out here in the desert, they know what to watch out for.
This idea to have high schoolers help teach elementary schoolers benefits both groups.
Is for the high school kids, it's to reinforce what they've learned as far as in this lesson with reptiles and amphibians. The idea of the elementary schools is to have them come over and be excited about science.
And were these 6- and 7-year-olds scared? No way. All the reptiles they met seemed to be pretty nice, but maybe a little bit slimy.
Actually, some of them wrap those snakes around their necks and all that. I mean, it was pretty fun.
They're all cool, you know, they really like it.
They like it, but they're just not, they like it, but they're not, too anxious about it.
But most of the excitement wasn't just about the tiny creatures. Take a look what dropped in unannounced. A 14-foot, 65-pound python constrictor. The first grade room back at Del Rey will be buzzing for quite a while now.
Kids, the high school kids are just doing a fabulous job with the little ones. I'm really impressed with the job they're doing.
Although the most popular reptile today was the python, well, this little guy, who's actually a little girl who's pregnant, was voted the prettiest. Jennifer Miller, News at 6.
Oh, what fun. I'm jealous, Jennifer.